Hey YouTube! Okay, so I know it's been a really long time since I have updated you guys. I'm so sorry. I lost my flip cam, and I guess I was just waiting till I maybe found it or had a free moment. I don't even know. Anyway, somehow it's been 3 months since I have updated you guys, so I apologize for that. Anyways, a lot has happened on the adoption front. Since I last updated you guys. I think the last time I updated, we were still in process of finishing our home study. Well, our home study is complete, so we are officially home study approved. Yay. That was the biggest pain in my butt. I don't know. I understand why so many people are discouraged from adopting, because not only is it an extremely long, daunting process, it's also just time-consuming. And I'm not wearing any makeup, so I apologize. I just got out of the shower, and I don't know, I just didn't have time to put on makeup. Anyways, we also submitted for USCIS approval yesterday, so we sent off our paperwork for that. And the lip sync is getting off. See, this is why I haven't made videos, because, I don't know, I just can't stand, I can't stand my webcam. So the next step is getting USCIS approval, which is basically state approval, and then we have to get our biometric fingerprints done, and then I have to get the rest of our dossier, and we have an appointment on Thursday to get our medicals done. So we're moving along. Probably the biggest piece of news is that we are no longer adopting just one. We are about to be the parents of 2 little boys. Of course, you guys know about Aiden. He's our youngest. He's 6 years old, and he's completely blind. He's nonverbal and all of that stuff. But aside from his disabilities, he's just an amazing kid, and we are just so excited that God has called us to be his parents. And our newest addition is Gideon, and that's the name that we gave him. That's not his real name. I'm not going to be sharing their real names for privacy reasons, but he's 9 years old, and he was born with hydrocephaly. They are both in the same institution, so as far as bringing them both home, as far as bringing them both home, it should be a lot easier to get 2 out of the same institution rather than 2 out of 2 separate regions, because that makes the cost go up if they're not in the same place and all this kind of stuff. But we so strongly felt God calling us to adopt Gideon as well. And you know, we fought it for months and months and months. God was telling us that we were supposed to adopt 2, and we just basically said, no, there's no way, we're not supposed to have 2. We can barely handle 1, you know, like, we have 2 kids of our own, there's no way we can handle adopting 2 kids. But God is just amazing, and he has shown us every single step of the way that we can, and this is something we can do. And yeah, it's scary, and it's daunting going into something that we've never been through. We've never had to deal with special needs kids, and we're having to make a lot of modifications to our home and to our lifestyles, and it's just going to be a big change. And we get the question all the time, like, why would you do this? You know, I don't think that God often calls us to do things that are really easy. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. If it were easy, everyone would do it. And adoption is definitely not for the faint of heart. Any adoption, whether you're doing domestic or international. Again, I wanted to open up a video section. I'll do another one, but I wanted to open up some questions, because I know a lot of you have been sending me messages, and I have not had a chance to respond. I have been this deep in paperwork, and I don't know, life has just been crazy. I got Zoe enrolled in kindergarten yesterday. I cannot believe she's starting kindergarten. I don't know where the time has gone. And Piper is going to be 2 years old at the beginning of May. So I'm just, I don't know, I'm so scatterbrained and just shocked at all the changes that are going on. But we are so very blessed, and we are just excited to get these 2 little boys home and added to our family. And I definitely want to vlog during the actual process. Like, I want to vlog setting up their room, and I want to vlog when we're on the plane going there, and, you know, picking them up and all that kind of stuff. So I want to have those videos for you guys. I think those moments are too precious not to document. And to me, that's kind of like the birth of my kids, you know. I mean, I filmed with Zoe and Piper when they were born, and I filmed all throughout the pregnancy, and I want this documented as well. I don't want to just take a few pictures and let that be it. I'm sorry the lighting keeps changing. I don't know what is going on with my computer. I think it's full, because I do so much photography stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of going crazy on me. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I would give you guys more detail right now, but my kids are actually both sleeping at the same time, which is basically a miracle. So I have to be crazy woman and try to get my house clean and organized before my husband gets home, and we have to head out to run errands. So I'm sorry. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will be happy to sit down and dedicate more time to explaining what's going on, really. I can tell you guys more about the kids. If you have questions about the adoption process, I feel like I'm only knowledgeable up to the point that we're currently at. I can't give advice on, like, turning in the dossier or, you know, travel, because we haven't done that yet and we haven't been there yet. So I don't feel like it's fair to really give advice in that area. However, if you have any home study questions or USCIS paperwork questions, or I don't know, just adoption in general, please let me know. I did have some of you ask what the age requirements for adopting from the Ukraine are. The only really restrictions that they have is you have to be at least 25 and you have to be married. And you have to have at least a 15-year gap between you and your child. So, for instance, Gideon is 9 years old, and I'm 27 years old, almost 27. I'll be 27 in a month, so call it 27. So the gap for that is, you know, just barely kind of meeting the requirements. And I get a lot of comments, like, if I had had Gideon naturally, or if he were my biological child, that means I would have had him when I was a junior in high school. So that's a little crazy to think about, but I don't know. We're just so ready, and I know we get a lot of kind of, I don't know if I'd call it backslack or not, but we get a lot of negative comments on the fact that we're so young, and people tell us we should wait, and why would you want to do this now, and you know, they say you have the rest of your life to adopt. Why would you want to put this on your family right now? You know, God says that none of us are guaranteed tomorrow, and I'm not going to cut off what we know without a doubt God is calling us to do, and He's calling us to do this now. He is not calling us to do this 10 years down the road. He's not calling us to do this next week. This is now. And these children's lives are at stake right now. So we're just very much trying to get them home. Hey, Bo. Sorry. I'm so easily distracted these days. But yeah, we're supposed to travel July, August timeframe. That's what we're looking at right now. If we can get everything in order. We get to travel in July and August. I can't believe it. It will have been almost a year at the time we travel, from the time we first saw Aiden's picture. So we're very excited. I am going to list our blog link below so you can follow our blog. And please list any questions that you guys have. I'm sorry this blog is scattered and I get off topic, and I don't know. I'm out of practice, guys. Come on. I'm really out of practice with vlogging. I used to do it every single day. For like 2 years, I would sit at the computer and vlog. And throughout that time, I kind of perfected it, but I haven't been doing it on a regular basis. So I don't know. I don't have the right order in which I say things in my head anymore. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys later and quit rambling. But questions, list them below, and I will talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye, y'all.